Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the North American Rival Series B stream. It's Hunted and Dazrin here with you. And again, we apologize for the delay, but we are back, and we've almost got Rocket League here. Daz, Chaos, and Omni Nation.
Yeah, almost. We're making our way slowly there, Hunted. But yeah, no, we have a banger of a matchup, right? We saw earlier on the broadcast Warriors with the upset over Stromboli, and now the teams in second and third are battling to try to contest with them tied up record-wise. Now, despite who wins here, Stromboli will still remain in first place because of game differential, but it makes the future next week of the rival series that much closer because, again, you have Omni Nation with a head-to-head against Stromboli, and you have Chaos taking on Monkey Business. So a win here for either team puts them in a really good spot for that first place. So I'm excited to get this one started.
Absolutely. So we are just about ready to get going with game number one. And before we do that, would love to know what you all in chat think about this one. Use the command !CHS for Chaos and !OMNI for Omni Nation. Let us know your thoughts, as this is going to be quite a great matchup. I cannot wait to get started. And Dazrin, I mean, you said it. The seeding implications here are huge, especially after watching Stromboli drop. I mean, what are you expecting with, the mental state? Does the pressure just get ramped up that much more?
It's different, right? I wouldn't say it's like nervous pressure. If this is a situation everybody on the pitch wants to be in, right? You have a competitor here, you give them a loss on their record, making it even harder for them to fight for that number one spot, making their next week harder, as well as putting yourself in a great spot. This right here is a moment where both these teams get a chance to prove if they are RLCS caliber in a way. And I think they're all going to leave it all out on the pitch. It's going to be very exciting. Chaos, the lineup, Taroko, Mektos, Corrupted G. I mean, they played last season, didn't have a good season. Now they're back here, and they're having the best season of rival series they've ever had against Omni Nation. Coming in, just has been a powerhouse of a team. One of my personal favorite teams to watch, at least. So seeing both of them go up head to head is going to be a really interesting one to see.
Well, I cannot wait for us to go ahead and get started. I believe the players are in the server, Daz. We're just waiting for confirmation that everybody is there and ready to go. And again, we do just want to apologize for those technical problems, things getting sorted out on the backside. And I, of course, want to give a huge thank you to everybody here at Rival for all the work that they have done to put these on. All of the problems that arise, they deal with in the most professional way, and I absolutely am so proud to be part of the team here. Of course, a big shout out to B-Dog, our broadcaster today, and Quent as well for all of the adminning that he is doing on the backside. And Daz, as awesome as this opportunity is, we wouldn't be anywhere without those guys that are part of Rival.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, again, big shouts out to them. Again, always love the guys at Rival. They always do their best to put on a quality show for everyone. But, Hunted, before we get in here, a question for you.
Sure.
Who do you have?
Yeah, that's the big question, right? It's a tough one, and I've been thinking about this a lot. Honestly, I'm going to go with Chaos. They're on what I believe, I think they're on a 3-game win streak right now. Okay. Omni Nation hasn't looked the best. I mean, they dropped 0-3 to Charlotte just this past Friday. They lost in Game 5 to Monkey Business last B-Stream as well. So you never know how it'll turn out, but it's going to be tough for me to go against Chaos here. I think they just have what it takes. And, like you said, they have looked so very good this season, just performing so well here in the Rival Series. It looks like Game 1 is just about to start.
Yeah, real quick, I'll go with Omni Nation on this one. I do think that this team could possibly bounce back. Either way, I think it's going to be a very close series, but we do have this one on your screen. Game number 1, Omni Nation on the orange and Chaos on the blue. And this one already starts off on a good beat as ball is pushed into Chaos corner. Good clear out, and Mekdos will push it downfield. Corrupted G, long-standing player in the Rocket League scene. I know he's got a lot of fans in the chat. He's trying to push that one downfield. And ball pushed in the midfield. Great flip reset for Magic Bear. He's trying to stall Corrupted G, get Percy a good touch. Jordan will try to put a shot on, but it's too high. No demo as well. Hesitation, but a double commit will stove off this Omni Nation offense for now.
Yeah, I really like the start here from Omni Nation, though. Getting a lot of pressure, though. They've got to play defense now as Corrupted G. He goes far post, makes it 1-0, and just like that, the start doesn't matter. Chaos on the board.
And Magic Bear, good idea, but Percy lack of a touch there, and Mektos just takes it from him. Great pass to Corrupted G. Gives him a great look for the shot, and already, like you said, Chaos on the board. Corrupted G able to get this one in. He's going to try to follow that up. Steals the boost, and he's looking to disrupt the defense while he allows a chance. Almost able to get a redirect on that one, but it will be Jordan with the save.
Man, I don't know if Taroko exactly saw Corrupted G there, but the pass was perfect. Nearly a great redirect out in front, but you know, you talk about that start from Omni Nation. Chaos has absolutely turned it on its head. Great pressure, great job through midfield, and they're finding space now. It looks like Omni Nation just giving them a ton of respect early on.
A lot of respect, but a lot of space, and we're seeing Chaos utilize that. Now Magic Bear, good challenge, looking for the bump on Taroko. Percy will knock him out the way. Good rotation in from Mektos. He has enough boost to get a second touch, but he leaves it for Gabe. Shot gets past the defense, but no, will be blocked out. Percy able to clear this downfield. He's got Jordan in the midfield. Pass connects, but Corrupted G with the block, and Mektos to Corrupted G, looking for the low pass, but I like the cut to get in between the pass there from Omni Nation. Able to slow things down, but a lack of offense from them as it hasn't been too much possession game. They get a chance. Percy will find the low shot and get Omni on the board.
Just their second shot of the game, and this is just a great play for Magic Bear. Gets that flip reset, doesn't use it, and the pass to Percy. Round pinch and all, a wonderful solo effort for Magic Bear. But Omni Nation on the board, and you know, just to follow up what you said, the cutting of the passes from Omni Nation have been good, but they've had to be. Corrupted G has been in great position. He won't be in good enough position that time as Percy gets his second in the last 5-6 seconds.
Percy sees Mektos turn back, knows he has enough space to take this shot, and defense, a hole in the net, no one there. Mektos tries to correct his mistake, but at that point it's too far gone. And the first goal, or the lead now, transferring to Omni Nation. Percy 2 for 2. Ball moving downfield. Percy into the corner. He's got Jordan mid. Jordan goes up to try to block out Taroko. Taroko a strong clear. Won't have another touch as Magic Bear takes it from him. Magic Bear using the last of his boost. He gets the bump on Mektos. Percy with the shot. He tried to get under Corrupted G, but he had him red. Taroko, I like the touch. Oh, Gabe had a good look.
I'm telling you, Corrupted G has been in position on offense, so it's hard for Omni Nation to be in perfect positioning when he is just everywhere right now on the offensive side. Granted, you know, they've done a good job holding them to a goal, but it just feels like Chaos, they're on the verge of tying this game.
I agree in terms of Gabe in his positioning. Chaos, shot blocked. Mektos looking for another one. Percy, oh, the extra effort, but there it is. The pressure from Chaos, too much as Corrupted G ties it up.
And this time it's all three players getting involved, a couple of shots, and that is a wonderful save from Percy. Just unfortunate for him. Corrupted G smells blood in the water. He puts that in the back of the goal. And like I said, it's been solid pressure from Chaos. It's been great positioning on offense, so that's a bit of a whiff. It will fall down to Mektos. Just fired it wide, but again, Chaos, they're staying composed even after Percy put two in. They've maintained their pressure, and it's no wonder it's tied.
Magic Bear with the demo could be a chance here. Jordan trying to find the net. It's a slow roller. Mektos out to Percy. He'll gladly get a hat trick there. Unfortunate, but that will be Omni with the lead here.
There you go. Percy and Corrupted G having a bit of a shootout here in game one. As you said, it's the hat trick. 3 goals on 4 shots for Percy. 2 assists for Jordan and an assist for Magic Bear as well. And, you know, I've been high on Chaos in this game, but they're not leading now as it's been response after response from Omni Nation. Will there be another one? Oh, Corrupted G hits the crossbar.
Good try there. Mektos with the control, playing it low, forces Percy to challenge here. Corrupted G trying to take his time, has Magic Bear on his butt, he has to go. Gets a bump on Jordan, but look at Percy, immediately able to react to that. Will go on the play, 1v1 situation, Magic Bear looking for the bump on Mektos, he's blocked it out. And Jordan with a challenge, a heater of a shot towards the net.
Who was it that challenged from the side? Was it Mektos? Yeah, I think Mektos challenges this. I think he's better off just leaving it for Corrupted G, as he's not at a proper angle to play that ball. And Jordan absolutely crushes it. 4-2 for Omni Nation. What a way to take this game one. I mean, assuming there's no heroics here in the final 30 seconds. They've played this game so well in the face of the pressure.
Doing their best. Taroko can't find a shot. Percy will move it downfield with the help of Jordan. Oh, Percy! Oh, man. That'll be a playmaker for Jordan. But look at this play from Percy. Oh, the fake.
So good.
He does on Taroko. I'm sure he doesn't want to see a clip of that, but he'll probably end up having to uninstall the Twitter app for the day. This will be
certainly it.
The final 6 seconds. Ball will drop, and it'll be Omni Nation taking game number 1, a 5-2 victory. And we'll make it 6-2. First will bang one in at the last second. That's how you end it.
Yeah, I mean, why not score 5 for Percy here in game 1? And again, I mean, what a first game from Omni Nation. I mean, really, they were outshot quite heavily at halftime. The game was tied 2-2, and it just felt like all of a sudden Omni Nation said, well, no more. It's time for us to take this game and run with it. And that's exactly what they did. Look at the shot counter. And again, it was Chaos in the lead for a majority of that game, but Omni Nation, they just ramped up the pressure. They started winning the challenges in midfield that they needed to. And, you know, there was just no response from Chaos. I was quite surprised at how quickly their offense fizzled out after the Omni Nation attack.
Honestly, for me, it's a bit concerning a little bit. Chaos definitely had some good looks, but also you expect it more out of, not like, when I think of Chaos, I don't think of Corrupted G as a top scorer. I especially think of Mektos putting on a lot of shots to Roko, getting involved with the assists. It seemed like it was more the opposite. And although great game from Corrupted G, again, lots of shots, a couple goals as well, you just wish that it was a stronger effort in there. And I really think that they could rely a little bit more on their team play. Hopefully they can do that as we get into game number 2. But it wasn't a clean game from Omni Nation as well. It was a lot of mistakes on defense from Chaos that allowed them to get scored on. But maybe Chaos can really pick those up, lock down on defense, and just have a better game too. We'll have to see.
That we will, as it looks like the players are ready to go here. Game number 2 just about underway. Chaos down 1 here in the series, and I definitely agree. I mean, Corrupted G's tried to step up, and again, his positioning so good on the offensive side of the ball, just not quite enough for Chaos to take that victory. He'll have to make a save early on. First 10 seconds is Percy with the rebound. No follow-up from Magic Bear. He was looking for a deflection. He'll take the boost and try to pass it out. Solid play from Mektos first 20 seconds in. And I would definitely love to see Taroko and Mektos start getting with each other a little bit more. They have been a wombo combo so far this season, and we haven't really seen it too much here in the early stages of this series. But game 2, 40 seconds in, no score.
Yeah, no score. Liking the rotation I'm seeing, though, so far in terms of Chaos. Very balanced, not getting too aggressive, but they have to be careful. Don't give Omni Nation too much space, because when they get that space, they're able to do a lot. I mean, we saw it early on when they were, winning a majority of their games. Just finding that connection downfield, the team can adapt so quickly. So giving them a lot of time might be dangerous, but Good block there from Corrupted G as he stops the solo play from Percy. And I love the transition. Taroko could come up with that, and the shot sinks through the defense there.
And it's that transition, just as you said, a beautiful pass by Mektos. Had two players that could have been Corrupted G. Fake or not, it draws out the defense, and Omni Nation unable to stop the follow-up shot. 1-0 for Chaos. Taroko on the board, exactly what we were talking about. Love to see Taroko and Mektos starting to mix it up. We'll see if that carries over into a Game 2 victory. 3:40 left on the board, 1-0 in favor of Chaos. This is going to be Jordan trying to beat Mektos. It's going to be Mektos to come ahead now. That's actually nearly on goal. Magic Bear trying to get back. The double commit, not great from Chaos. This could be an opportunity if Magic Bear can find the pass out. It'll be Mektos to turn him away. First 2 minutes just about gone. A couple of misplays on either end, but yet we stand 1-0, and a little bit of a back and forth struggle here through mid. This is dangerous. Mektos couldn't get it, but it was just wide. Crazy
pinch downfield. We saw the double commit from Taroko and Corrupted G on the wall. They weren't punished for it. They'll get to try again this time. Corrupted G. He has Mektos midfield. The speed is there, but Percy's just a little bit faster. And again, looks like Chaos starting to clean things up. Mektos gets 2 demos, so no matter what Jordan does, there's no one that can shoot if he tries to pass it. So Chaos, very, very good here in Game 2 so far. They're going to make Omni work for goals.
Has been a relatively low shooting game. Only 3 shots for Omni Nation, only the 2 for Chaos EC. We'll see if they find another one here. They've got the pressure on. Mektos, a second touch. Taroko won't beat Magic Bear, but he'll get the demo. This will be Mektos using the ceiling, has Taroko, but Taroko will be rotating back. As you can see, Chaos starting to really defend that midfield. They just want to starve out the orange players if possible. Will be Corrupted G to bounce this one forward. Has help in the corner. That's Mektos back to Corrupted G. A little bit too high for Taroko. Mektos is going to turn. Solid touch. Taroko's there looking for a pass, but Magic Bear, solid read. Knew that was coming.
And here's Omni Nation in the air. A place where they're most dangerous. Look at the wide rotation. Very threatening. Percy playing it close, but the flick from Magic Bear almost went in. Fantastic chance. And Omni Nation now, they're keeping Chaos in their own end. I'd expect the shot total to go up if this leaves unpunished. Good touch from Mektos. That allows Corrupted G to come up and clear away the danger, buying them a little bit more time to grab some boosts.
And Taroko gets taken out, though, on the back side. Solid touch from Corrupted G to Mektos, though, and there's the transition. Minute 15 left to go. Magic Bear dodging the bump. Taroko with the challenge. It'll fall down towards Jordan. This is up in the air. Magic Bear is going to win that race, and it'll be Mektos off the back wall. Solid clear. 60 seconds. Pass over towards Magic Bear. Jordan will follow it up. The spacing not great, but they will maybe get an opportunity. No, Mektos is going to take that one away, and right now, Omni Nation, they're just getting absolutely frustrated trying to break into this blue zone.
Yeah, this is definitely great defense here from Chaos as they've been able to hold Omni Nation to no goals. It's been 1-0, 40 seconds remaining, and look at Jordan, very quick to the ball, too quick, to the point where he doesn't even make contact. That's what you want to worry about. They're going to start getting a little antsy as they try to force a play in the last 30.
Well, here's Taroko out towards Mektos. Magic Bear cuts it off. 25 seconds left. This will come off the sidewall. Jordan up high towards the back wall. No problem for Taroko. Magic Bear rotating. Has Percy in mid, but Mektos gets there in time. 15 seconds left. Back wall. Jordan! What a save from Corrupted G. Didn't think he had the boost to do it, but he did. This is off the back wall now. 5 seconds. Will be shut down by Taroko. Percy back into the corner. Now Jordan, solid touch. He's got a second one, but Taroko reads it perfectly. Mektos will send it to the pitch, and that's Chaos tying the series at 1.
Yeah, good demo from Corrupted G on Magic Bear to close that one out as well. And Chaos, very tight on defense. Like 10 times better than game 1. And you see the results of it as well. No goals scored on them. They hold Omni. Omni had, caster math, 9 shots to 2. Chaos had 2 shots, and they only got 1 in. Like, fantastic work at controlling the pace of the game, keeping that offensive pressure, and limiting Omni Nation when they were on the offensive half. That's what you wanted to see from them. And now we're tied up in the series 1-1.
And I think this is kind of one of those games that you can point to that say, the stats are not necessarily everything. I mean, Chaos, you said it, they maintained offensive pressure. They didn't have a lot of shots, which, if Omni Nation could have broken through once or twice, it could have been a very different score or result of that game. But, 2 shots on the board, you don't think that's enough, but with the pressure and the control and just the positioning, again, we talked about how good Corrupted G was. I think it extended to his entire team in that last game because they were winning those challenges in mid because they were positioned well. Their rotation so good, making sure that nobody ever gets strung out on defense. And like you said, it was so tight in the blue zone.
It was. And now we get into game number 3. And I'm really excited for this one.
Me too.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I mean, we have dueling predictions, right? I mean, you and I picking opposite teams. I would imagine that this series goes to 5 games. And again, I mean, it's worth reminding the people watching at home that this doesn't necessarily mean first place, but whoever wins this game is in a great position to take first place next week. And first place is huge in the rival series. It's an automatic qualification to the RLCS, which nobody's going to pass up the chance to grab.
Exactly. So now both teams have made adjustments. This looks like it's going to be a tight game 3s. We are already in 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this one. And right now, ball on Mekdos. He's trying to clear this one through, but Magic Bear, I love the patience, being in the air, waiting for that one. Percy, he wants to take a slow, but Corrupted G's there. Better off to go for the beat. A demo as Corrupted G takes a boost. Magic Bear will let him use none of it. Great dunk from Jordan. Trying to land on Corrupted G, but he'll just boom it in clear space, buy his team some time. And the methodical gameplay coming out here for Chaos as they're just clearing it in empty space, seeing what Omni will do and trying to adapt. That one could have been dangerous. Percy still on this ball. Jordan looking for the demo on Gabe.
Oh.
The low challenge. Magic Bear with the clean up. There's Omni on the board.
My goodness, does Percy have some patience here? I mean, around Taroko, knows he's got Magic Bear with him, and we didn't get to see it on that play, but it was Percy who broke the ball out of the zone in the first place, using his patience and not slamming it downfield, maintaining that control, and that is a well-earned goal from Omni Nation, perfectly played by Percy.
You love to see it. You love to see the team play. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy watching the Omni Nation team. Once they get the plays going, they become a triple threat, and it's hard to stop them. But Chaos has done so in game 2. Corrupted G will respond with a quick goal.
And here we go again. It's Corrupted G. He was relatively quiet game 2. He's showing up here in game 3. Corner and in. Perfectly down in front. And Omni Nation got a little bit strung up because Mektos had it wasn't a ground pinch, but it was, he came from above to play the ball on goal, and Percy was not ready for it. He was on the back wall, ends up getting a bit strung out. Causes that offensive for Chaos, and it's 1-1. No, Percy, he'll respond in kind. As soon as Corrupted G's on the board, it seems like Percy wants to score one as well.
Yeah, and I think, Percy beats Corrupted G on the ball, too. It's a tough challenge for Gabe, and Percy able to get there very quickly, puts a heater of a shot on for Omni. And just like that, they maintain the lead once again. 2-1, but plenty of time left for Chaos to get back into this game. It's 2:47 on the clock. High ball, and Taroko will try to pick it up. Jordan moving downfield. Percy waiting. Uses a lot of boost there. He's going to rotate out. Taroko up. Percy's last. He's waiting on Jordan. Jordan plays this one high. Looking for the flip reset. Tries to get it, but blocked out. Percy may have a shot here. He's going to respect Taroko on the clear. Hands it right off to Jordan. Ball in midfield. Percy will pick up the 100 boost and try to play this one through. Turns into a pass play for Chaos and can go all the way back to hurt him. Breakaway chance here. The ball bounces up. Mekdos with the touch to try to clear clear out the danger, buy some time for Chaos to come back, but what looked like a very nice looking aggressive offensive play for Chaos almost turned into a goal scored on them. I say that, and Percy has a shot off the bump, and it'll go in.
I mean, this is just using what you got from Omni Nation. Magic Bear doesn't get the initial touch, but he gets the bump, and that's all that's needed for the Orange Squad to go up by 2. And just to expand on what you just mentioned, yeah, I mean, it was, I believe, Corrupted G off on the enemy back wall. Looked like they were setting up a passing play. But those plays, every time I see them, I get so nervous for the team trying to pull them off because, you know, a solid cut of the pass from the enemy team, and all of a sudden you've got one guy back against potentially all 3 players, and that is exactly what happened for Chaos CC. Granted, it took Omni Nation a little bit longer to score the goal, but eventually they did put it home. And now Chaos, they've got to make something happen. That demo was a good start to open things up, and they need to get shots on goal now.
Looking for something, but Percy will get a clear, and here's Jordan all the way downfield. Shot on, no, off the post and blocked out. Magic Bear will try to keep this one in play. Yes, Taroko has to be careful. Solid challenge, but it'll get picked up from Corrupted G. Final minute here in Game 3, and Omni Nation hold a 2-goal lead. They're looking to keep up the pace as Percy, a nice follow-up touch off of his own. Moving downfield, Corrupted G, Chaos aren't done just yet. Or are they? As Percy, he'll pick up the mid-boost, push this one all the way in front of the goal line. A triple commit for Chaos. They're looking shaky. Hunted in. 30 seconds left. It's going to be tough because Omni Nation, you can see the momentum here from this team. They're just all on top of the ball.
You know, most definitely. Although Taroko takes a quick shot and saved by Percy. No, definitely seems a little bit shaky right now for Chaos. We've seen some good things, specifically their breakouts out of their own zone. I'm really loving the touches. We had Corrupted G and I believe Taroko with 2 solid touches to get it through midfield, and it was one of the things that I was noticing they weren't doing so well early on in this game. If they can fix that, heading into game number 4, we can certainly see a game 5, but that's one of the biggest things. Breakouts out of your own zone can make or break your team in that game, and we watched Chaos EC. If you go back and look at the replay and you watch just that first 2.5 minutes or so, maybe 3 minutes, it felt like, okay, the blue team has the ball in their own half. We're just going to bang it as hard as we can to try to get it out. And typically, there's an Omni Nation player just waiting to throw it right back in.
Yeah. And Omni Nation tried to get a little creative, but it ended up being over aggressive. Omni Nation counterattacking for them, prime time to really punish Chaos for anything, put them in an uncomfortable spot on defense, and really set up some good plays back and forth. All goals assisted there from Omni Nation as well. We saw some really nice bump plays, and Chaos just couldn't get comfortable. They couldn't get set up. That's going to be key to going into game number 4, especially just knowing that Omni Nation, once they get going, it's really hard to shut them down. Game 1 was 6-2. Now their next one is 3-1. But the score lines are getting closer and closer. It's up to Chaos to really try to put things together as we get game 4 underway. I don't know. Do you think they have it in them?
Most certainly. I mean, we watched them take game number 2. I think they're going to have to play a little bit better than they did in that last game. Again, specifically in their transition play. I think they started to put the pieces together, but ran out of time there towards the end. The deficit just a bit too great in that 3-1 scoreline. I think if you give them maybe another 2 minutes, we might see overtime, but, you know, here we go. It's game number 4 now, and Chaos CC, they cannot drop this one if they want to force a game 5. This is going to be off the back wall for Corrupted G. Jordan, solid touch. Will give Percy an opportunity. He nearly found the corner there. A bit of a double commit, but it's all the way back down. The Magic Bear will have to try to play out of the corner. Solid win from Taroko. Tried to bump Jordan. Couldn't quite find it. I like the ideas. The idea is there for Chaos.
Ooh.
They just need to find the touch that puts it in the back of the net. As here's another transition play. We'll see what they can collect off of this one. Small bouncer actually gives Magic Bear something to think about. Mektos trying to win the challenge, but here we go. Does Chaos have the rotation here, Dax?
And that's the question. Right now, rotation looking a little sloppy as there's a bit of a shakeup in midfield, and Taroko will have to retreat. But Taroko himself individually saw him just push the ball downfield on a nice solo play. But it was so good that no one from Chaos really decided to commit to follow it. Chaos here, a lot of offense, a lot of offensive possession here in game 4 to start things off. A good try for the shot from Corrupted G, but off the mark, if that was top corner, that was going in.
At the defense beat, certainly there as this one back wall for Magic Bear to clear on. 3:35 left to go. Game number 4. Taroko looks for the sharp angle. That's well wide. Magic Bear has Percy in support. He flicks it up. No problem for Mektos to get up to. Jordan last man back. Got to be careful. Corrupted G. No touch on it though. As now Jordan, he's in a one-on-one with Mektos. Tries to go underneath. Mektos using the full length of the Dominus to make the block. Now the pass out in front. Good play from Magic Bear. Pop that one up for his teammates to clear. Final 3 minutes left on the clock now. Has been a back and forth game. Still nobody on the board. But a couple of chances, though. Only 2 shots registered so far, both to the orange side.
Omni Nation, you see the shots, though. The quality looking really good. Magic Bear almost finds the top corner again. But still, no one able to score. This one's getting tenser and tenser as it goes on. The demo play, and Magic Bear has to control it, and he does. Pushing this one downfield. I just want to know if he goes all the way. He goes all the way, Hunter. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable from Magic Bear. It seems like you get at least one of these a series from him. All the way, uses all of his boost to make that one work, and it is perfect. But Omni Nation in the lead. Beautiful play from Magic Bear. Doing it all himself. Now he's got to play defense as Percy makes a save. Will that be enough for Omni Nation to close out the series? There's still a lot of time left on the clock, though, Daz. Though, that said, Chaos EC still struggling on the offensive side of the ball. They haven't really put up too many quality chances. Only 1 shot on the board. A couple of nice passing plays, but that's been about it. As now Mektos trying to find a touch. Here comes Corrupted G. He's going to bang this into the corner. Percy out to it first. Taroko not the greatest touch. That's a giveaway, and Magic Bear will clear.
Yeah, you can tell right now Chaos feels like they're setting up the defensive wall. They hunker down and they wait for the ball to come to them. But meanwhile, Omni aren't going to let them just get any free touch. They keep attacking. They keep fighting. Despite even having a 1-goal lead here, they want to make it 2. You see Percy come up, Corrupted G with a save, but this is the tale of this game so far, where Omni just continuously try to push forward. Chaos, it just seems like they're too slow to everything. Omni's always there making a challenge, making it hard for Chaos to push through. They finally do. Percy, he tried to go low, but Mektos went high and scores.
Doesn't matter if you're faster than the opponent. If the opponent's not on the pitch, Daz, Mektos makes that work. Back to the ball in time, and that will tie the game. 1-1 with 1:18 to go. Chaos finally on the board. You remember game number 2, they won it with 2 shots on the board. They've got 2 here, and they've tied things up. They'll have to take another one at the very least to win this to head into game number 5. But a solid response from the boys in blue. Can they finish it out? Extend the series. It'll be Magic Bear back into the zone. Oh, he might have a chance here. Fires and scores. Beauty again from Magic Bear. It's 2-1.
If you leave him alone, he'll make something happen. Corrupted G, he went for boost over ball. He needed to go up for that challenge. You gave Magic Bear space. You gave him a shot, and he banged it in top corner. Beautiful play from Magic Bear. He again gives Omni Nation the lead in this game 4.
Now pushing forward again. Magic Bear looking for that hat trick. It'll be Taroko off the crossbar. Now Jordan trying to make the play. There's Corrupted G for Taroko. Nobody home. Magic Bear won't get there. 2-2.
And it's all through the demo. Magic Bear gets demoed on his rotation back. Ball over Percy, who gets bumped. And although Magic Bear has the respawn, it's just too little too late. Now, we're going to need to see him. Maybe he will have to get the hat trick if Omni Nation want to take this game 4. I'm just saying.
It has been the Magic Bear show on the side of Omni Nation. He's got 2 goals, 4 shots. Will he find that third one to complete the series? He's got a touch on this one now. Look for the bump onto Corrupted G. Won't be able to find it. Down to Taroko. Now Mektos next in line. Jordan will send them packing yet again, and the defense will have to break out once more, nearly given away to Jordan. Magic bears up for it. The double commit was there. Here's Percy. Patience. Back wall. The second shot. Oh, it's in the net. I thought the time was out, but it wasn't. And Omni Nation take it. No time left on the clock, Taz. That's a 3-2 win.
Like you said, no time on the clock. Bounces off the post and in. And just like that, it's done and over with. 0-second heroics here for Omni Nation as they now are tied up in series score with Stromboli. And we'll see who takes that first place spot next week between those two, as that will be quite a way to end that week of the rival series. But, I mean, for Omni Nation, they're in a prime spot right now. This is exactly where they want to be in. Chaos are going to have to fight back to try to keep keep into the conversation with the game against Monkey Business next week. But still, GG's between both teams. Omni Nation, they just put on the pressure. It was tough for Chaos to respond to it.
Most definitely, and that will end the 3-game win streak for Chaos. So, well played, and definitely Omni Nation really turned up the heat there. I mean, we didn't get much of a chance to mention it before we got started, but Percy, I believe he was tied for third coming into this B stream, I should say, in goals. And I mean, he had the game-winning goal there. I think he had 5 in game one. Certainly making the point that he should, be at the top of the standings in goals.
Yeah, and both him and Magic Bear put on quite a show in Game 4 as well. I mean, that team just kind of everybody works well together. If Percy's not doing something, Jordan's doing something. Like they again triple threat here, and when they're on offense and when they really try to apply pressure, it's tough. It's tough for any team to adapt to it. So again, favorite to watch. Kind of glad the prediction went right. I don't know what Twitch chat went with, so I can't compare. I think Twitch chat went with Chaos. That was the last thing I saw. I'm not sure, but regardless of that, I mean, very happy with the win for Omni, and right now they're back on the right track. We'll see if they can keep moving forward to next week.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. We've got the Charlotte Phoenix and 72PC to round out the broadcast for you in just a little while. But before we do that, please make sure to check out our YouTube account. It is youtube.com/Rival Esports. You can see any historical broadcasts there, especially from this season as well, if you missed any of those, as well as other content that we upload every now and then. Please do go give that a follow over there. Again, that's youtube.com/Rival Esports. And of course, please follow the Twitch channel as well. You're watching us hopefully on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/Rival Esports. Please, again, follow both of those. We're going to take a very short break. When we come back, our final match of the day, Charlotte Phoenix and 72PC.